Hey, what's going on guys, it's Stubbs here, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to be talking about some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and is it worth buying it? And also, the other question that has been asked by so many people right now is it like Titanfall? And I'm going to cover pretty much all of that in this video. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to answer the questions right now. Is it worth buying this game? In my opinion, yes. It doesn't play the same as any of the other Call of Duties. Of course, you have the point and shoot thing, which is obvious. You know, it's Call of Duty. It's going to be a first-person shooter, so you're going to have the point and shoot, you know, gun gameplay. But it does not play like any of the other Call of Duties, especially because you have this like double jump and the strafing and dodging and dashing from side to side and all that sort of stuff. So basically, it doesn't play the exact same as the other Call of Duties just because it has all this extra movement in the game. And because of that, I think that it's actually worth getting this game because it's a little bit different. Now, of course, for the people that just hate Call of Duty, of course, this is not going to change your mind on this game. Sorry, on this series even. Just because it's still a first-person shooter and it still plays like Call of Duty. And that's where I want to basically tell you guys. It still plays like Call of Duty. It's not like Titanfall. Even though it has a double jump, Titanfall has double jump. Destiny still has that weird, you know, jump and dash and all that sort of stuff as well. It's not the same. It's not even close. Just because they have similar features doesn't mean that the games are the same. But I see people all the time saying that, you know, is this game like Titanfall? They constantly ask the same question. It's not. I have Titanfall, I have Destiny, I played those games. Titanfall got really boring just because it was very easy to sort of rank up, and then you unlock everything by like level 40 or something like that, or level 30. And it's just really easy to just get everything unlocked and all that sort of stuff. And it's just a very quick game. It just didn't have a lot of weapons. It didn't have a lot of customization in it. It was just a very bare bones first person shooter that had just extra jumping and it had mechs and titans and all that sort of stuff. So basically, Titanfall was very simple. Some people really liked it, some people didn't like it. I got bored of it really quickly, so did all my friends. We played the game for about a month and a half, if even. I think we played for a month and a half, I don't even know. But we played a bunch of it right at the beginning, and then we just got really bored of this game. Just because, you know, it's just not a lot of stuff to do in the game. But this game is different. This game is definitely different. Every single time I stop playing Call of Duty, I go to either watch a stream of somebody playing Call of Duty, or I want to go back and just play it again just because I get bored. You know, I just go down to get some food, or I go down to do something else, or I have to go out or something like that. And then when I come back into the house, I want to play Call of Duty again. So this reminds me of the good old days when I used to start playing Call of Duty, you know, when I was playing Call of Duty 4. It reminds me of those days just because it's a game that I constantly want to get back into playing. It could also be the fact that I haven't played a Call of Duty, like a brand new Call of Duty, like I skipped Ghosts. So I haven't played one since Black Ops 2. I got that on the day of its release, and you know, I actually didn't enjoy it as much right at the beginning, and then I stopped playing it for like I don't know, like 6-7 months. Then I went back to play it again, and I started having fun in the game. But then Ghosts came out, and then I just stopped playing the game altogether. And then I just stopped playing Ghosts as well. I actually never bought Ghosts. I played it on the PC when it was like free on Steam, and that's pretty much it. You know, I haven't played Ghosts. There's a lot of people that gave it really bad reviews. There's a lot of people that disliked the game. There's actually a lot of people that got turned off Call of Duty just because of Call of Duty Ghosts, and I just didn't want to get that game then if it would have been that big of a game changer for me. And I still enjoy Call of Duty. I still enjoy the actual series to this day. I don't really care, to be completely honest, about what other people think about the game, but since a lot of people gave COD Ghosts a really bad review, I probably would have played it about the same amount as Black Ops 2, which then it would have just been like a waste of like €60 or whatever, $60 or however you guys pay for games, you know, especially since it was like on the last generation or whatever, because I didn't have an Xbox One back then. But anyway, so I didn't want to get Call of Duty Ghosts because I thought it would basically make me, you know, turn off Call of Duty altogether. And to be completely honest, I didn't think I was going to get Advanced Warfare either until I saw trailers, and then I saw gameplay of it, and I was like, wait, this looks kind of interesting. You get the double jump, you get to do all this sort of extra stuff in the game. Like, you don't just have, you know, just normal your normal gunplay that's the same in every single Call of Duty. It's basically just a point and shoot game. There's not a lot of new things in all the Call of Duties, but this actually implemented something very cool, which of course is the double jumping, is the dashing, and all that sort of movement where you, well, I think it's called vertical movement or vertical play, as the developers called it, and it's actually really fun. It's really good. It takes you a while to get used to it, to be able to use it correctly, and use it efficiently, of course, with your player and all that sort of stuff. But once you get down to using it, it actually works very, very well. You can get yourself out of gunfights, you can get yourself into better positions on the map and do all sorts of damage to the enemies. So Titanfall, of course, had the exact same sort of thing, but it is not copied after Titanfall. Both of these games went on and they both got developed, like, or they both started in development back like 3 years ago or something like that. And none of them like knew what the other one was doing. Well, I'm pretty sure none of them knew what the other company was doing, because it's made by different developers. But it's not the same. It doesn't play the same. Somehow they managed to keep the same sort of feel as Call of Duty, because you know, when you go back and you play this the Titanfall game, it feels like a new game. It feels like, you know, Titanfall. But if you go and you play, for example, Black Ops 2, and then you go, or even Ghosts, and then you go and play you know, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, they still have the same sort of fast-paced gun movement and all sorts of stuff like that. It just feels like a Call of Duty when you're playing it. I can't really describe it in more detail, but it just feels like you're actually playing a Call of Duty. For some of you guys, this may be a bad thing. If it's a bad thing, then I guess you wouldn't enjoy buying this Call of Duty. If you enjoy the way the Call of Duty plays, then by all means, I think it is worth buying, and it is worth putting time and hours into this game, just because it plays like a Call of Duty. And as I said, for me, it's a good thing. If you're not that type of person, then I guess it's not. It's definitely not like, for example, if you're like me and you skipped Call of Duty Ghosts, or you skipped Black Ops 2, or you just haven't played any Call of Duties, will this game sort of bring back the feel of Call of Duty that you wanted like years ago? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what type of person you are. I don't know if you're going to enjoy this game or not. I think I should tell you guys to wait, probably, like not spend your money straight away on this game. Wait around. Maybe you can try get it on some sort of an offer or something like that, or even just rent out the game. If you can. I don't know how that's gonna work, but try it out. Try go to your friend's house or go to someone's house, or I don't know. Try out the game before you buy it. If you're sort of on the edge of buying this game and you don't know if you should or not. So definitely try it out first before you end up buying the game, if you're like that. But for me, the trailers and the gameplay that I've seen were sort of enough for me to be able to form a decision into buying this game, and I did end up you know, liking what I saw, so I ended up buying this game. So it is very, very fun to play. Right now I'm really enjoying playing all of the team-based games, so Domination, Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, all that sort of stuff that actually requires your whole team to actually do something. It sort of pisses me off a little bit in this game, because sometimes your team is absolutely retarded. You play with people that have apparently no thumbs, but it gets to the point where you're gonna like end up not caring what your team does anymore, and you just basically do what you gotta do to win the game. And that's what I've done in this game. And the one and only thing that pisses me off about this game right now is the lag. And I know that not Advanced Warfare, but I know that Sledgehammer have talked about it, and they tweeted it out, and they said that they know that there's a lag issue, especially on the Xbox One servers. There's a lag issue where, you know, lag compensation literally makes it unplayable. Like, it doesn't make it unplayable, but like the gunplay will end up getting really, really frustrating, especially when you're starting to shoot first at a person. You get some hit markers in, and then somehow he just absolutely melts you. So they know that there's an issue there, and I know what the issue is and what the fix should be, which probably is going to be. Basically, when you're joining into servers, I've talked about this in a previous video, but when you're joining into servers, they pretty much just pile on everybody together. It doesn't matter what region or country or continent you're in, they just pile everybody together in the same server. So pretty much I can connect to people from like the US or whatever, and they have like really, really bad ping, you know, to the server, while I have really, really good ping, and then somehow they just manage to cut down my ping, so everybody has sort of an equal connection to each other. And then it doesn't really matter how good my connection is. Even if I get like 80 down and 10 up, it doesn't really matter, because if I join to a person that has really, really bad connection, then my connection is going to be bad as well, just because that's how lag compensation works. They're trying to make it so it's equal for everybody to play this game. And to be completely honest, I'm not really a big fan of lag compensation. I really wish that they just leave it the way it is. They should just make it so so you join with the people from your own region, like they've done with Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm pretty sure they had that in it, and Black Ops 2 and the previous Call of Duties as well. I think they've added that feature in, where it connects you to the servers that have the best ping. So basically, then you end up having the best gunplay experience. And I know that in some of these games, like this one for example, was one where I had sort of okay connection. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. It was playable. But there's still some times where it would like lag, and like I'd end up starting to shoot a person and he just absolutely destroy me, you know, even though I hit him first. But that's the sort of thing that I kind of got used to in this game, but I don't really mind it anymore. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you did enjoy the actual videos, like the Call of Duty videos, please, sorry, if you do enjoy the Call of Duty videos, then please tell me down in the comments below, because I'll make a lot more of these. Also, I do stream a bunch of this game quite often now. Like I've been streaming it for the past 30 days that I've played this game. So if you guys want to come and join me on the stream, the link will be down in the description box below. Twitch.tv/dubsnb. I'll be able to stream this game pretty much daily. I'll end up streaming some other games as well, but as of right now, I'm going to be streaming some Call of Duty because I enjoy this game. And I'll see you guys later with another video. Goodbye.